Just uploaded the video of second chapter on the YouTube and I had just given it to you all. Now we are going to study about the plant kingdom. The plant kingdom is the third chapter of class 11. Now we are going to study about the plant kingdom. We all know that the unicellular organism were there, which are just the 400 million years ago the ancestral forms of the unicellular organism, which are just on the water, and then the soon gradually they come on the land surface, then the terrestrial environment is being started. So the evolved adaptation and all the things were just studied according to that particular thing. So that is the plant kingdom. So today, basis of classification, algae, bryophytes and pteridophyte, angiosperm, gymnosperm is all that particular plant kingdom. So there are the two types of classification system. The two types of classification systems were there. The one is the artificial classification system, and the second one is the natural classification system. Artificial classification system was based on the comparison of one or few morphological character, means the morphological character was just compared, and then on that basis the particular system of classification was done. Natural classification was given by Bentham and Hooker. It was just taking the phenetic system, natural affinities among the organism. What was the natural affinities? They are just occurring among the organism. Then external and internal features, where the structure of particular plants, particular anatomy of the particular plant, embryology and phytochemistry is being studied there. And the third one is the phylogenetic form of classification system. Phylogenetic classification system, here the evolutionary as well as the genetic relationship among the organism is being studied. Evolutionary means what the evolution changes it is being occur, and the genetic relationship among the organism is being compared and studied. It was given by Engler and Prandtl. They had just initiated. Engler and Prandtl had just initiated the phylogenetic system of classification. Here they were taken the fossil records, and on the basis of biochemical, anatomical, morphological, physiological and genetical studies, they had just given the phylogenetic system of classification. So there are the three systems of classification having the particular advantages and disadvantages, and the particular. So these are the just for the introduction. Artificial system of classification, you are just seeing advantages is being shown here, and the disadvantages of the artificial system of classification. Then after, due to the disadvantages, then the next, the Hooker and Bentham had given the phenetic system of classification, that is called as the natural system of classification. Its advantages and disadvantages was there, because here the evolutionary studies was not there. So the thing which was not studied there, that was just introduced in the next system of classification. The next one was the phylogenetic system of the classification, where the phylogenetic means evolutionary as well as the adaptation feature all were being studied. So after this classification, we are just coming the types of taxonomy. So there were three types of taxonomy which were used to just classify, because we all had studied the taxonomy in the first chapter. We all had studied that the taxonomy is being required for the classification. So the types of taxonomy. So there were the three types of taxonomy. First one is the numerical taxonomy. Numerical means just was based on the numerical number and codes are assigned for the particular character, and just given to the particular character the numbers and codes. So that was studied according to number and code is called as the numerical taxonomy. Second one is the cytotaxonomy. Cytotaxonomy means cytological information was there. The cell structure, chromosome number, behavior of the particular cell. That particular chromosome number is constant for the species, that particular 46 in the man, 48 in the ape. These all things were studied according to cytotaxonomy. So based on the cell structure, chromosome number, shape and all that, the cytotaxonomy is being. And the chemotaxonomy is what? Chemotaxonomy means what is the particular certain type of chemicals and the similarities and relationship and comparatively studied of that particular chemicals are called as the chemotaxonomy. So what we had studied, that three system of classification we had studied: artificial, natural and phylogenetic system of classification. We had studied artificial, natural and phylogenetic system of classification. Then we had studied the numerical taxonomy, cytotaxonomy and chemotaxonomy. Now coming to the plant kingdom. Now when we are coming to the plant kingdom, then the plant kingdom is divided into 5 types according to the classification. The first one is the algae, second one is the bryophytes, third one is the pteridophytes, fourth one is the gymnosperm, and fifth one is the angiosperm. Algae are further divided into 3 classes: chlorophyceae, green in color, phaeophyceae and rhodophyceae. Then the bryophytes are further divided into 2 classes: livermorts and mosses. Pteridophytes are also divided into 4 types: Xylophyta, Lycophyta, Sphenophyta, Pterophyta. And then coming to the gymnosperm, Cycadales, Coniferales, Ginkgogales, and Genetales. 4 types of gymnosperms were also there. And angiosperm we all know, dicot and monocot. So the particular chart is being given here with further examples that the algae, bryophytes, pteridophyte, gymnosperms and angiosperm, and their classification is being shown. So these are all the classification advantages and disadvantages of the classification system, the artificial system of the classification. There are the particular advantages that artificial system have and particular disadvantage. According to that, the further natural system of classification was occurred. It has been shaped by the Hookers and this what was the Bentham and Hooker had given the particular classification. Then phylogenetic system, and after that the type of taxonomy, numerical taxonomy, cytotaxonomy and chemotaxonomy we had studied. And then we had studied about the plant kingdom, which is just the classified into the 5 types, and each 5 types have the particular subclasses, and according to that the particular names also of the particular examples. In detail we all had to study about each and every one, about the algae and all that, bryophytes, pteridophytes, gymnosperm, angiosperm, and that we will study in the next lecture. So these all are the today known about the particular plant kingdom, and if any problem will be there, you all could consult, and regarding these particular lecture I'll upload it on your application, and you all go through the particular thing and also complete the exercises and notes of chapter 2nd. You all could see the plant kingdom, dicot, monocot here also.